Turn on your notification bell. You will still get those information you are looking for. Thank you.
Court grants Nnamd permission for order compelling the DSS to allow him access to medical care. That's Nnamd Nnamd himself. A federal high court in Abuja has granted him, the leader of the IPOB, the permission to apply for an order of mandamus. That's to compel the Department of State Services, DSS, to grant Nnamd access to his personal physician. So the trial judge, Justice Binta Nyako, gave the order after she had an ex parte application filed by Nnamd's lead counsel, Chief Mike Ozekama SAN. And now, Nnamd in the ex parte motion, in that application, I beg your pardon, ex parte application, instituted a fresh suit to compel the DSS to grant him unhindered access to his doctors, to enable the doctors to conduct an independent examination to actually ascertain the state of health of Nnamd. So, and again, he is also asking the court for an order granting leave to apply for judicial review in the form of an order of mandamus. That is to compel the DSS, the Department of State Services, all right, to make available all the medical records of Nnamd from the 29th day of June 2021 till the present, or till this moment. All right, and so that is it. So of course, Kanu have stated that so far that all the medical experts that have attended to him had failed to medically fathom the explanation for the continued failure of various treatments so far given to him. So they have all failed. The medical experts, that have attended to him so far have failed to medically fathom. So now, what it then means is this: that the leader of the IPOB will now write to the Department of State Services through his lead counsel, Chief Michael Zokome, now compelling the DSS to make these provisions and to allow him his personal physician. That's what the judge has directed. So also the medical personnel that attended Nnamd while in custody had repeatedly informed Nnamd that they could not ascertain the reason for the depletion of potassium in his blood. So these are all the things, these are questions that bothers a lot of persons, and that's why the issue of Nnamd's health has been lingering, and it has been in the front burner in recent times. And so, but one is for the Binta and Nyako of the Federal High Court to give directive, and secondly, Michael Zekeme have to write. That's an order that will compel the DSS to do so, and that one is settled. But the most worrisome aspect of this is for the DSS to understand and be compliant for once. Be compliant. That's what we are saying now. The DSS must be compliant this time around. Look, the era of impunity, particularly on the issue of Nnamd, I think that era has gone. We are in a situation that is very dire. So the DSS must treat this matter with the urgency it deserves. Allowing him his personal physician, let us know what's happening. Overall, his health situation, let us know what is happening. This is the first step to that extension, because we have seen all this Nnamd was saying, people have been plotting to disrupt government activities and burn down government facilities. Nnamd and other interested parties, you have to give warning to the DSS to obey, to be compliant. A court of competent jurisdiction have given directive that the leader of the IPB should give order, or right if you like, compelling the DSS to do what they're supposed to do, since they have failed to do the needful. So let us go to the legal process. That's what the court said. And now, by compelling, that's where the word compel comes in, because this is what they're supposed to do in normal circumstance if they are people who obey the law. If they are law-abiding agents or agency of government or department of government that obeys the law of the land, this is what they should have done. But since they fail to do that because they lack, impunity, it is in their bloodstream, and so they must be compelled. And so what we are saying is this, that those interested parties, Honest and Debo, and other critical stakeholders, particularly in the area of security, they should prevail on DSS to be compliant once this order comes to their table, because this will be the first test. It will be a litmus test in this present circumstance. Yes, we have seen the disobedience to court directive, the United Nations Working Group on Human Rights, but this one, as we are talking about this lingering health issue of Onyendo, it will be a litmus test. Let them allow him his personal physician in the first instance. Let's start from there. Let them examine him thoroughly, independently, and let us know what is happening. I think they will give us the more comprehensive and the independent result that everyone will accept. Even the international community will be at rest, or they will be, at best, they will be confident. Yes, and so that is what we are saying. So this is not an issue of we are government, we will sit on it. Do not sit on this particular one. It's a case that is very important. It is a case that is critical. It's momentous. At this period in time, the contraption is conducting their charade. Less than 3 weeks from now, they will conduct their charade. So DSS, the ball is in your court. The ball is in your court. Please, it's not that we are pleading with you or we are begging you. No, we are asking you to do the needful, to do what is necessary, to do what you're supposed to do as an arm or agent or department of government that is saddled with the responsibility that has been given to you, the mandate that has been given to you. You must be alive to your responsibility. You are not serving the interest of few oligarchs. You are serving the interest of the public, Nigerians, and you must be seen at all times doing the will of the people, not the will of few people who are in government, using you as tools, use and dump. Tomorrow you will retire, you will say, oh, those things you did it out of, because you were compelled to do so, no, you have your discretion. For the fact that the government appointed you doesn't mean that you don't have your conscience as a human being, and you have rules of engagement that's supposed to be your guiding principle. That is what we're saying. Don't allow yourself to be used to scuttle the will of justice. Exactly. Don't allow yourself to be used to execute a hatchet job. Don't allow yourself to be used to manipulate, undermine the people of Nigeria. That's what we are saying. Don't allow yourself to be seen as being a tool in the hands of this evil regime to continue to annihilate, manipulate, subjugate, and, if possible, exterminate the people of the southeast, the eastern region, Igbos, and the Biafrans.